we've released 2 videos since our last podcast, I think.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I think at least. Yeah. Did you guys talk about Armed to Gelatinous?
That we did talk about.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
super fun. Yeah.
A lot of fun.
But then we did the other one, the what's the fucking game? Stellar Blade video.
Yeah, censorship.
Censorship, yeah. And then our other one that's starring Garrett here.
Oh, my little campion's a movie star.
Dude,
Oh,
What
yeah,
I've been
yeah.
told. What was the takeaway from that other than like, man, what a photogenic dog? Like I got so many comments. People
Really?
reached out.
Yeah, I think they were all just like, damn, he fucks that dog.
Yeah.
That's cool.
a lot of people in the comments were like, well, did he fuck the dog or not? It's like, that is up to your interpretation.
Yeah, right. This is what good art does. It creates a conversation.
I honestly, I see Campion now often once a week when we work out.
Yeah.
And that dog I fucking love that dog.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
he is so sweet and always like, when Garrett is like doing a bench press, Campion will, Garrett calls it surfing. He'll jump on Garrett's chest and like just like ride it when like he's like lifting. It's so funny. But when it came to be in the video, I've never seen a more like dog rated for the camera. He was just like, go ahead. I'm just gonna stare at the camera. Go ahead and film this.
That dog was a great actor. It was unbelievable how
Super chill.
I mean, I couldn't believe the footage. I was
We were
like,
just
how did
like-
you get the dog to do that?
We're just laughing when we were hitting record, and it's like it looks like he's judging Derrick by his face. He's like scowling, like, what's your fucking problem?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
He starts to like fall asleep in your arms sometimes if you hold him like that.
Mm.
And I think we were on like, the 3rd or 4th take, and then he just starts kind of like looking dopier and sillier. And then it was giving this like disapproval to Derrick, like,
Yeah.
hey man, don't blow up my spot. And I clarified on the PPS this week, but I think the headcanon for this character I'm playing
Mhm.
is that the dog, there's dog fucking, but the dog's fucking him.
Oh,
Yeah, the dog's the top.
The dog.
Thank you, Meg.
Yeah.
That's what that's the vocabulary I was looking for.
Okay, that's your headcanon.
That's I think that's what's going on there.
But you don't know for sure.
No. Wouldn't know a thing about it.
Well, let's back up a little bit. So 2 videos came out, that one and then the Stellar Blade video. And again, this was another thing where they kind of happened at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Derrick approached us with the idea. And by the way, too, if you guys have been missing Derrick kind of giving you the behind the scenes from his perspective, or like this was a concept he brought to the table for sure. This was him. He has been posting like on his Twitter and stuff like that, like notes and things like, hey, here's some notes I took on this video. Or sometimes it's like, sometimes he'll bring in a script. Like, hey, I kind of wrote a script, see what you guys think. And he'll post that early version of the script to show you what changed and stuff like that. He's been posting that on there and it's great.
Yeah. It's
So
really
by
cool.
all means, check that out. And there's even some things that I did not remember already. Like we were all there and I forgot. For example, he came in and was like, I went to a class where they were, this woman was showing us something on YouTube and I'm just staring at her recommendations. And it wasn't anything super embarrassing, but it was all like makeup tutorials or like, how to hide if your hair's thinning or something, something like that, where it's just like, oh, we are kind of seeing what she looks up.
Yeah, we're seeing that. Yeah,
that is kind of funny. And Derrick was like, I think it'd be funny to just have a video where like you're kind of just looking at that. Like someone's showing you a video. And then I guess I said, what, like fucking a dog or something? Like how to fuck a dog or something. He put in the notes that he was like, Rocco suggested that. And it's like, I don't even remember doing that.
Yeah, I
So,
don't remember
okay, thank
doing
you. Yeah, all right. I'll take credit for that. For dog fucking. What were you saying? Sorry.
No, I was just going to say that so a lot of times, I was going to say I was telling Derrick that YouTube recommendation thing, everyone has that.
Yeah.
But no one, as far as I know, has made a video discussing like how you can get fucked over by someone that you didn't even theoretically do.
Yeah.
I like how Garrett is in Derrick's mind is instantly guilty of this crime.
Yeah.
But it's like, but did he even do it? Like this was his recommendation.
It's just
to him. Like,
recommendation.
who knows why
Yeah.
that was recommended to him?
Why does YouTube even allow that kind of content? That's what I want to know.
I love. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever I'm in my office and I can hear someone in the editing room by themselves laughing, I know I'm in for a good time. And Derrick making all those thumbnails, he was just laughing like hysterically to himself the entire time. Like,
Yeah.
It was so fucking funny.
Yeah,
I think-
I kept hearing him crack up, and I didn't know why. And it was like, oh, he had to make 50 fucking thumbnails.
Thumbnails and about
Terrible.
how dog sex is crazy
Dog
good.
sex is crazy.
I think
Makes you
my
a
What were you
favorite.
saying, Garrett? Sorry.
I think my favorite is dog sex makes you a better soldier.
Yeah, that one was good.
Exactly.
And it's like the army dude with like the tactical gear. It's so good.
So anyway, so he brought in this idea. He's like, I think it'd be great to do this video. Like, I'll do like a script. You guys care if we move on that? And it was like, no, that sounds like a really funny idea. And it, it's relatively simple to set up. Okay,
Love
yeah,
that.
cool. But I around that same time, I was like, well, just so everyone knows, like everyone online is blowing a gasket over like they may have partially censored some costumes in the Stellar Blade game.
Mhm.
Like the girl, like she's wearing a swimsuit and they may have slightly altered the swimsuit, and people are talking like it's one thing, like, okay, people are complaining about that. But then there are people that are like using World War III terminology. And I thought it was so funny. So I'm like, I really would like to do something on that too. If you don't mind, then I'll kind of, I'll write something up for that if that's cool with you guys. And then I brought that in, and it was just kind of like, well, that's more urgent since everyone's talking about that right now. So we kind of staggered them. Like we filmed a part that was cinematic for the dog thing. And then my feeling was just, it's been a while since we've had a scuffed video.
Yeah.
Meaning, I like doing different types of videos. I like the ones where it's like, wow, really good shots. Wow, that's, the shining shot is in the dog video.
Yeah.
But I also like doing videos. That was amazing. But then I also like doing videos where it looks like some idiot edited it himself. The camera is falling off the tripod.
Misspellings and
It's
stuff.
backing up, and the cable from the mic is getting more taut
I love the
whole
SingStar
time.
mic is so great.
Yeah. So it's like we haven't done a scuffed video in a long time. So that'll be cool. We kind of have both in the works. Get the little taste of both.
Yeah.
And so but it was just like, okay, let's get the Stellar Blade one out first, because that is, we don't, want to miss the window on everyone talking about that. And then the dog one can be later. We're trying to do something every 2 weeks. What's funny is that we were like, oh, if we get the Stellar Blade one out now, then that gives us 2 weeks to finish the dog one.
Yeah.
And then it was the night before the next Wednesday, and Derrick is here late. All right, it's done being edited. I finished editing it, and it was like, this isn't coming out tomorrow. What? Yeah, it's not. We have another week. I stayed to. It's done. Yeah, let's put it out tomorrow. Okay, great. Yeah,
I was wondering, yeah.
We were like, everyone was like, wait, when did we say this was coming out? Well, it's done now.
Yeah, put it
Then
out.
it will come out tomorrow.
Let's
okay.
put it out.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
sit
yeah.
on it for a week?
So it worked
Right.
out. It worked out great.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it was so yeah, we did both. and it was fun doing
you
both.
honestly look at the last 3 videos, the armed and gelatinous, this
Yeah.
one, and then the dog fucking one.
Yeah.
And they are, the fact that it's the same group makes no sense.
And but that's what I love.
Yeah.
Is that I love, I mean, I said this to Derrick too, and we both agreed. It's like, it probably works to our detriment in the YouTube algorithm or whatever.
Right.
But I love that you subscribe to one channel and it's like, yeah, a competition video, and then this fucked up rant about
Censorship.
bathing suits
Yeah.
in a video game, and then the next week a cinematic short about dog fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be
Zoophilia, let's
I would
just be
subscribe
civil
to that
about
channel.
it.
Yeah, me too.
Please.
Someone in the chat was asking about my name and that thing of Michael Slowbender. I was so upset with myself the day the video came out. I'm like, why wasn't I should have suggested Michael Slow Straightener. What the fuck is wrong with me? I was like, that's way better, I think. You don't think so?
you got it.
I think Slowbender is better.
Slowbender's funny.
It's funny, but it's
It's not as good. It's not as good as Topher Great Payans instead of Chris Dane Owens, but it's good.
All right. Slowbender is funnier. All right, cool. I'm glad. Okay. All right.
Slowbender.
But
Because
yeah,
I felt bad about myself.
But yeah, that dog video, really the hardest part of it, it was just a naturally funny idea. Derrick took charge of that, and Johnny helped shoot it with him, and it turned out really, really great.
Hardest part of it, working with a dog. You got to beat those fucking
Oh,
animals.
come
sometimes.
on, Garrett. No way.
You got to just...
You should see Garrett with that fucking dog.
Spare the
Yeah.
rod, spoil the
It
puppy dog.
just took a lot of electricity to get that dog to act that way.